Have you ever noticed how the Bible commands us to forgive, yet sometimes forgiveness feels like the hardest thing in the world to give? Let me paint you a picture that might change the way you see forgiveness forever. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack everywhere you go. At first, it doesn't feel too bad, just a little weight on your shoulders. But day after day, more stones get added. Each stone represents a hurt, a betrayal, a wound that someone caused you. Before long, the bag is so heavy you can barely stand up straight. Now here's the catch. Most of those people who hurt you have long moved on. They're not the ones carrying the weight. You are. Unforgiveness doesn't chain them. It chains you. That's why Jesus was so radical about forgiveness. In Matthew 18, Peter asked, "Lord, how many times shall I forgive? Up to 7 times." And Jesus said, "Not 7, but 70 times 7. Why? Because forgiveness isn't about keeping score, it's about breaking free. Think of Joseph in Genesis, betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, thrown into prison for a crime he didn't commit. If anyone had a right to hold a grudge, it was Joseph. Yet when he finally stood before those same brothers, he wept and said, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." That's forgiveness. That's freedom. Here's the truth. We don't forgive because people deserve it. We forgive because we've been forgiven. We forgive not to excuse the wrong, but to release ourselves from the weight of it. Unforgiveness is like drinking poison and hoping the other person gets sick. Forgiveness is handing the pain to God and saying, "You are the judge. You are the healer. You are the one who makes all things right." So let me ask you, what stone are you still carrying? Whose name comes to mind when forgiveness feels impossible? Today, God is inviting you to drop that weight, to hand Him the burden, to walk lighter, freer, stronger. If this story moved you, share it with someone who needs to know that forgiveness sets the captive free, and drop "I choose freedom through forgiveness" below. If you believe God's grace is greater than the deepest hurt, thank you for watching. The Lord bless you. Amen.